Hi, we want to welcome you to our online course in May, live online with Svagito, and it's about creativity and authentic self-expression. Svagito, what is this course about?
Well, for me, this course is very close to my heart because I feel unless you discover what creativity is or you learn how to be creative, you cannot really feel fully alive. So to find what creativity means is very essential. And we all have quite a misunderstanding about what creativity is. We think, often we mix it up with an ambition, or we think I'm creative to get an acknowledgement or something. But creativity is not in the act that you do. It is in your inner attitude. And for me, it comes out of a deep saying yes to yourself, saying yes to life, and saying yes to expression. And then being open to something that moves through you. So also here, just like in love, creativity cannot be done. It is not in the act. It is in your inner attitude and in your inner, let's say, emptiness. Like Osho used to say, unless you know how to be empty of yourself inside, you cannot really be creative. So just before today, it's funny that we talk about creativity because I looked at a newspaper article where they made a study and they compared the creativity of artificial intelligence with the creativity of people. And they found an amazing result. They found that they couldn't find any difference between creativity of artificial intelligence and the creativity of people in a study. So, of course, this is a certain kind of creativity. They studied basically how, in everyday life, one can use an instrument in different ways. How can you use a toothbrush in different ways, and what creative solutions you bring. And they compared what a machine, a chatbot, finds, how to use it in many different ways, and what people do, and they found not much difference. And of course, this is a certain creativity that is not coming out of emptiness, because a machine cannot be empty. A machine has to be fed with information. So this kind of study is not the creativity that I understand as creativity. For me, the true creativity is arising out of an inner emptiness, and then something new is born out of it. Not how to use old things in new ways, which is basically what, of course, artificial intelligence can do, maybe better than human beings. So it's good to use it. But this is not the kind of creativity that, enlightened people talk about.
So in what way is creativity and self-expression important to a person who wants to grow spiritually or personally?
Well, basically, I think we are not just here to meditate or to vegetate. We are here in life to do something, to be creative, to contribute something. And I think unless we feel we do that, we cannot have a deeper inner fulfillment. So I feel it is one of the tasks of all of us to find out what is my true nature like, and what does my true nature, in what way does my true nature want to express itself? And that is a discovery. And it is, of course, again, this takes awareness and meditativeness and in looking inside. But often we don't do that. When we are creative, or we think we are creative, we often want acknowledgement. So we're not looking inside, we're looking outside. For example, many times people who have an ambition or want to create something, they unconsciously want the acknowledgement of one of their parents. So they're not looking in, they're looking out. They're looking to get approval. So this is a certain kind of creativity, but not the creativity that arises from going inside. For a child, of course, it is appropriate to get approval for them from the parents and the caretakers. Like children, they bring a painting to their mother and say, look what I've done, and they want the approval of their mother. But there comes a moment in life where we have to let go of that. And then we have to give ourselves that approval that maybe we have been missing from our parents. That is the turning point for me in life. Where you move beyond wanting something from somebody. And then you can be creative and make a painting, whether anybody acknowledges it or not, whether ever anybody sees it or not. It doesn't matter. You see it. And you know your own satisfaction in it. But you see, this needs a lot of also inner work and a lot of overcoming childhood wounds. So in order to discover this kind of creativity, we need to be able to move beyond childhood wounds that we often still carry and that often, move us unconsciously.
So in this online course with you, there is this opportunity to look at what is in the way.
Yeah, that's right. So it's an exploration for me also, also in my life. It's also my exploration to look always when I do something, does it come out of my joy or does it come out of wanting something, or duty or whatever. So each moment one has to do it. It's not like you have done it and that's it. You have to do it each moment again.
I look forward very much.
Thank you very much, Kandra. Also, I look forward to meet many of you. Thank you, Kandra, for organizing.